Hmm, Deinocheirus. Kinda looks like a duck. The Deinocheirus was a large Asian ornithomimosaurid. It, and the Therizinosaurus, had the largest arms of any known dinosaur. In 1965, a pair of large arms, shoulder girdles, and a few other bones of a new dinosaur were first discovered in the Nemegit Formation in Mongolia. In 1970, this specimen became the holotype of the only species within the genus, Deinocheirus murificus. The genus name is Greek for horrible hand. No further remains were discovered for almost 50 years, and its nature remained a mystery. Two more complete specimens were described in 2014, which shed light on many aspects of the animal. Part of these new specimens had been looted from Mongolia some years before, but were repatriated in 2014. The Tarbosaurus was thought to have been one of Deinocheirus' main predators. Deinocheirus was the largest ornithomimosaurid at 11 meters, 36 feet long, and weighing 6.5 tons, 7.2 short tons. Though it was a bulky animal, it had many hollow bones, which saved weight. The arms were among the largest of any bipedal dinosaur, at 2.4 meters, 7.9 feet. After the new specimens were announced, it was rumored that a looted skull had found its way to a European museum through the black market. The poached elements were spotted in a private European collection by the French fossil trader François Estouillet, and who notified Belgian paleontologist Pascal Godefroy about them in 2011. They suspected the remains belonged to Deinocheirus and contacted the Korean Mongolian team. Estouillet subsequently acquired the fossils and donated them to the Royal Belgian Institute of Natural Sciences. The recovered material consisted of a skull, a left hand, and feet, which had been collected in Mongolia, sold to a Japanese buyer, and resold to a German party. The fossils also passed through China and France. The team concluded that these elements belonged to specimen MPC-D 100/127, as the single leftover toe bone fit perfectly into the unprepared matrix of a poached foot. The bone and matrix matched in color, and because the elements belonged to an individual of the same size with no overlap in skeletal elements, on May 1st, 2014, the fossils were repatriated to Mongolia by a delegation from the Belgian Museum during a ceremony held at the Mongolian Academy of Sciences. The reunited skeleton was deposited at the Central Museum of Mongolian Dinosaurs in Ulaanbaatar, along with a Tarbosaurus skeleton, which also had been brought back after being stolen. American paleontologist Thomas R. Holtz stated in an interview that the new Deinocheirus remains looked like the product of a secret love affair between a hadrosaur and a gallimimus. Combined with the poached elements, both new specimens represent almost the entire skeleton of Deinocheirus. Deinocheirus was also thought to have been an omnivore, feeding on fish and wet vegetation. During the Cold War, A team of Soviets stumbled upon two massive and sinister-looking fossilized arms, at 8 feet long each. Deinocheirus, unlike other ornithomimosaurids, such as Gallimimus or Ornithomimus, did not live a lifestyle of running very fast. Deinocheirus was bulky. Deinocheirus, surprisingly, had a sail on its back. The sail wasn't very big, it was more like a hump on a camel or a bison. A lot of people think Deinocheirus and Therizinosaurus were the same species, but actually Deinocheirus was an ornithomimosaurid and Therizinosaurus was a therizinosaurid. Pretty cool.